Dozens of occupants of Yauri Housing Estate in Sokoto State this Tuesday staged a peaceful protest over what they described as their unlawful eviction by the Sokoto State government. The protesters, who stormed the Secretariat of the Nigerian Union of Journalists carrying placards with different inscriptions, alleged that the eviction from the houses they were occupying for over 40 years was unjustified. Trustee Yusho Adamu was at the Sokoto Press Center and filed this report.
At least 180 rooms at Yauri Housing Estate, with each accommodating 6 persons, were marked for demolition by the Sokoto State government. Presently, the occupants of the affected houses, among them women and children, are sleeping in an open space within the vicinity of the housing estate since their forceful eviction last week. I was born and brought up at this estate. My parents have been occupying a house at this place since 1992. We were evicted just last week, and presently we don't have a place to call our house. We have been sleeping in an open space since last week. I have been staying at this estate for 21 years now. We are forced to sleep on the street, thereby endangering our lives. The angry protesters, including women and aged persons, stormed the premises of the Sokoto State NUJ Secretariat around 4 p.m. protesting their eviction. They allege that the Sokoto State government neither paid compensation nor provided them with alternative shelter prior to their eviction. We have contacted several politicians and the elder statesmen, including Senator Aliyu Magatakardawa Mako, in order to persuade the state government to change its decision, but all in vain, as the state government had marked our houses for demolition. We have seen Senator Wamako 7 times on this issue, and any time we met him, he will promise that things will be resolved. Finally, we have been evicted from our houses we have been occupying for over 40 years.
We choose to help the Sokoto State government by complying to the directives issued, which was duly signed by the Director, Ministry of Land and Housing, that we must vacate the space. Otherwise, the government has already put out all necessary arrangements to demolish the place, having released the circular, pasted almost everywhere around the campus, around the places in our flats, which we complied to that effect.
The occupants, therefore, appeal to the Sokoto State government to consider their plight and reverse its decision, saying with the current economic hardship, it will be difficult for them to secure accommodation for their families. We appeal to the state government to consider our plights and reverse its decision, because with current economic hardship, it will be difficult for us to secure accommodation for our families. Several efforts by the occupants to make the Sokoto State change its decision failed, as they were forcefully evicted from the houses last week. Yusho Adamu, Trust TV News, Sokoto.